and Wild Imp. Wild Imp and Necro gonna be first up, but man, oh, pulling pets back? Wait, is it playing like a... Why is it Dog is pulling back? Wait, this is actually just... None of your pets are attacking. Wild Imp, are you certain what's going on? Your pets are not even attacking anybody. This man might have his pets on passive. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but this man might actually have his pets on passive. Gonna be a Tyrant next to him. Wild Imp set up a lot of damage. Gonna be the empowerments from the Wrathguard or Felguard. He's not playing the cheesy legendary for one-shots. He's playing the legendary where he can empower his pet by 10%, and the pet can empower him by like 12%. Or is it 10 for 10? Might be 10 for 10. Got himself a big decimated bolts. Pets are being sent in. Finally, pets are no longer on passive. Second, Felguard joined in. Necro might be in a situation. Might have to burn a defensive here. Getting kind of low on health. Going to be a fear. It's going to go for the Aegis Trinket, but still in such a tight spot. Has to go for a Trinket. Those pets are doing so much physical damage. They're just going to bypass that Aegis completely. Going to be that Fel Obelisk down. The pets are empowered by the Fel Obby. Necrobus trying to see if you can catch up a little bit of health. Has a pet to at least blast out at. These pets are doing quite a bit of damage, but especially when empowered by the Fel Obelisk, gives them faster auto attack speed and casting speed. Demon Dog is joining in. There's going to be a bunch of demons. Do you have a 2-piece for that thing? Looks like you only have one. It's going to have to resummon a fresh new Felguard as Necrobus trying to go for a bit of flesh get behind the pillar. Necrobus got himself a stun versus Wild Imp, potentially going to be stunned by the pet. Maybe Necrobus has some damage of his own. War stomp on all the pets for a second. Has himself big procs, but looks like no wings for the time being. Wild Imp just backing him out. Mordecai hit him with a hand to go down right after him. Is that going to be also Obby? No, he just fast cast, and there goes the Obby. Now he's going to be able to get a big cast. Demon Tyrant coming out. Going to be even more hand to go down. Decimating Bolt around the corner. Necrobus does get hit kind of lowish on Necrobolt. Or Decimating Bolt. Big blast, and Necrobus getting blasted out by the Tyrant. I think it might be over. Oh, the Tyrant on one side and a Tyrant of a Warlock, a Tyrant of a Warlock on the other. Double the Tyrant for that. That's a rough one, man. You're literally getting blasted by a pet that does as much damage or not more than a Warlock himself. Stun up to Wild Imp, big blasting damage, walls his damage off, does get himself a bit of recovery, just get as many casts as possible. I think he just left. Wild Imp just bailed. Oh no. He literally just bailed. What is going on? I think that's not the first time tonight that somebody just bailed from Chilpa's acid popped off cooldowns. Maybe it was expected for himself to just die there. Or maybe he had literally nothing. Gonna be the second BCC as Revan just blasted out Chilpa's. Got himself a big decimating bolt. Chilpa's getting hit kind of low. No reflect right now. Actually has a reflect. For Revan's cannot interrupt it. Chilpa's is gonna have to bail out of there for a second. I don't want to play. I got dragged into this. Well, Wild Imp, I appreciate you for coming by, my guy. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for at least playing one game. I appreciate it. It's all good. I really did have fun meeting in the other day in the arena. It was fun. Let's do it again. Except maybe this time I won't die in 2 seconds, yeah? Chill Pills with Chain of Ice versus Reverence. Is Chill Pills playing the Snowball talent? He is! It's bouncing between him and the pet. Gonna be a stun to Reverence as well as a Succubus. He actually prevented the Succubus CC. It was fun. Thanks for popping in, man. Mordecai into Chilpas, Trinkets, interrupts on that Chaos Ball. It looks like Chilpas is backing up out of there completely. Yoink and Reverence closer in. Gonna be Reflect. Cannot really do much while Reflect is up. Already Reflect. The only thing Chilpas can't do with Reflect is interrupt Reverence. I guess he also can't hit him with a Howling Blast because it'll just reflect damage back to him. But he can't interrupt while Reflect is up. Because interrupt for Chilpas is a magic cast. It's just a kick. But it's kind of like a magic cast. It's an offensive magic spell. So if you have Reflect, it's basically like Wall. Chilpa's getting hit with a Succubus CC. Put out in the open. Gonna be a stun. Gets about to follow. Does IBF out of it. Gonna get a yoink into the Reverence with a blind to follow. No Succubus CC for a second. Does he have a Mortis Winter? He does not have a Mortis Winter. So you just have to play it very, very defensively. Looks like the pet finally. Wait, the pet died. Did Chilpas just like take down the pet with dots over time? Gonna be a big Casbots coming out with an Infernal. AMS up for Chilpas. Trying to reduce some of the damage he's taken. Succubus is gonna resummon up. Reverence trying to see if he can bail out of there. Grippy Hand should be able to get him back in there. It's gonna be Casbots flying. Another Casbots to follow. I think Chilpas might be able to interrupt the next one. Gonna be a port for Reverence. Both of them are super, super low. Reverence does he have the biggest go. Gonna be a big grip by the Death Net. Wall is up. Succubus CC. Casbots to follow. Wait. Oh, this is actually so close between both of them. That was a clutch Succubus CC. Chilpas is gonna have to hold the fort here. Didn't really get to fight Wild Imp that much, but he did get to fight Reverence. Maybe he'll be able to beat Wolfie, maybe Chicago. It won't really be a proper 1v5 if he does get through the rest of the team. But he'll be as close as he can get it. Wolf is gonna get hit by Remorse's Winter. It could have stacked up for a second, but he didn't quite do it. Chilpas did go for a bit of damage versus Wolf, but that was a wall. He did use the what is it called? The snowball that bounces between targets. is a chill Blaine? Chill streak? Chill streak, I think, right? But chill streak is actually going to be pretty big value. I guess the next class is going up against Hunter, Wolf with the Earth Elemental, Chicago with the Earth Elemental, and the Ghost Wolves. It's actually a massive, massive value, especially if it hits the Shaman a lot. Gonna be a Wolf, continue to build up a bit of Maelstrom. Gonna be a Pet getting summoned up for chill pills. As they're building up for the biggest damage, Wolf is gonna have a trinket for the next go, but no wall. It's gonna be a stun on a chill pills. Does get trinket out of it, trying to see if he can drop Wolf. There is gonna be that wall. Got himself the chill streak. Gonna be lots of damage on the Wolf. Big blast into silence. Oh, and big obliterates back to back. Man, this guy with a tier set. If he's doing this much damage now, imagine that with a tier set with a big old glacier popping up right under his feet every time he lands an obliterate. Gonna be a random trap getting thrown in. Chupas, pet. Oh, Kevin! Kevin ate the trap. Oh no, Kevin is not bleeding, but rather oozing. I5 Center to see if you can back up away from Chilpas, throwing out the chakrams. Chilpas is gonna have quite a ground to cover versus iFox. Gonna be that silence for a second. Let's see how more winter potentially. It's gonna be the chill streak versus iFox in the pet. I think he went for a feign death, trying to remove the chill streak out of the question. Gonna be that stun. iFox with a trinket. Trying to see if he can get some damage in. That's gonna be cooldowns. Harpoon on Chilpas. He pops himself IBF. Might have to. Oh, Dark Pack might have to go for IBF. That's gonna be second stun to iFox. Does he go for IBF? Healing potentially available again. Chilpas is gonna have to go for as much self-healing as possible. That's back-to-back death coils just to give himself some healing. IBF getting used. And he's doing whatever he can just to generate as much runic power as possible, just to give himself just a little bit more healing, just a little bit more health, just a little bit more with a runic weapon. Silence out of iFox, don't really know what you can really silence out of him, but he's barely alive. Getting hit with a freezing trap as he goes in for, I don't even know what. I don't know what kind of a move that's supposed to be. Manic bandages, kill shot. Chilpas is such a tight spot. Oh man, that is a rough one. Incorrect is going to be up next as a Necrolord Frostmage. Oh my goodness. iFox immediately seeing the Deathburn. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna pop a turtle immediately. Incorrect is going to be able to blink around. I wonder how this man is going to do. Blizzard around the corner. I like the farmer look. Look at this guy. That looks amazing. That looks awesome. That makes me think of like a farmhand near Brill. Big blast, trying to get for himself some lances in there with big procs. Incorrect does himself all the time in case his health really does get low. Trying to get some frostbolts in onto iFox. Big slows. Frostbolts doing some damage. Wait, actually, does he have the big ghost stun? Gonna go for a trinket. It's gonna be a root with a Nova and the clone and a cone onto iFox. Does he have enough damage? This is one more global, one more right now. Oh, no way, iFox escapes it. Blizzard around the corner. Does it stop him? iFox, the pet, does get in combat. He's gonna walk back into Blizzard, taking a bit of damage from that thing. And Incorrect just needs himself into one bit of line of sight. Throws down the frozen orb. Does he go for maybe Blizzards around the corner? Just start spamming lances as best as he can. Does he have enough though? Barely any health. How is iFox still alive? That's Chakram onto Incorrect. Does throw him down in a Blizzard. Does he have enough? At this point, iFox, how do you have health? How are you healing? Manic bandages, there it goes. Finally, the spike. I was gonna say for a second, like, how? Incorrect going for a bit of a flash scuff. So far, this man has not been able to Deathborn at all. Chicago out in the open. I guess he's waiting for Incorrect. You want to go for a bit of a bow? Bit of a nice bow to one another? I think he's just waiting, letting Incorrect get the opener. I think as a Frost Mage, this is your hard counter. I think a Shaman is actually your hard counter. Going to be a wall as Incorrect going in for the most amount of damage. Going to be the big damage ramping up. You got to get a lot more Frostbolts in there in order to be able to get the most damage out. Going to be a Sunder as Chicago using everything they can to interrupt Incorrect as much as possible. Frostbolts are going to cleave on the pet stuff, so it's going to be a lot of damage. Wait, actually overwhelming. Wait a second. This is a great to take him out intro. Oh, my goodness. This Frost Mage just blasted Chicago. That's the Deathborn Mage. Man, dude, Frost is dominating, whether it's a Frost Death Knight or the Frost Mage. What is this? Crazy. That was a rough one, especially with the Deathborn and you're playing against a Shaman. Normally this is a hard counter, but I guess after they kick and after Sunder and Stun, Chicago does have Ghost Tools. They're getting cleaved by Frostbolts, and that just ramps up even more damage for the Frost Mage.